Citizens, we are back with more Anno 117 Pax Romana. We are further developing our city. The aqueducts are up. And we're now looking to get the baths in place and also the forum. But at the same time, we also need to expand our citizenry. It's been a good journey so far. It looks wonderful. This game is absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to turn on the iconography there above my buildings, which is Control I. And we're going to bring the HUD back in with Control H and then pull in the icons again. But we're doing really well. We're doing okay. All right. We've got a lot to do. We are struggling on the Libertas workforce, and I wonder if that's to do with our production of consumer goods. Yeah, we need more porridge, and we need more fish, and we need more garum. So there's a lot to do here, okay? So let's get the fish up and running. Just place that there. And we need another porridge farm. Which are we suffering? 1, 2, 3... Something's gone a little bit out of whack, so I'm actually going to degrade a few of my buildings here. I say degrade, I'm just going to reduce these down in size, because we absolutely do need more plebs.
I always make enough to make it.
These are fine. Okay, what else do we need? We actually need a tavern. We need to put a tavern somewhere. There's no taverns in here, so that would be helpful. Where else? We got 3. We need a 4th one. I'm wondering if we put one just outside. Yeah, I'm just going to put it just outside the front of our city here. Like so. And that should bring in a few more citizens. Okay, so we are waiting for... We've got marble coming in, I think. I think we did. Let's have a look at our trade routes again. This... If I recall correctly, that has marble, so we need to load marble from here, which we have 27, and we need to unload it here, so establish. And then I think, do we actually have marble production? Yeah, we have 2. 2, that's fine. So we've got 2 of those up and running, so that's another cool thing. If you just click on the building you want to build and you quickly scan over your city, you can just double check that you have made any. And at the same time, when you hover over it, it says on island 2. So, the Libertas workforce, this is not good. So we have 3 here, actually, and we have these 3 too. It's just... that's another thing we can do. We're just going to turn off this, and we're going to turn off these 2, and that should... Yeah, there we go. Good. Okay, and then back into here. This is back up to 3. We're now doing 6 of this. We do need some more porridge. We need 1 more porridge field. I'm just going to get this up and running in here. Libertas workforce is just not very good at the moment, and I can't really fathom as to why. I probably just need more houses, if I'm honest. So we may have to go ahead and do that. At the same time, I'm just going to do this. And roll that up. I just want it to look a bit nicer. And we're going to go ahead and plop these down like so. Another tenement block just there. May have to just start filling out lots of this with houses, if I'm honest. I'm wondering, can these fit in here? No, they can't. But other things can fit in there, like latrines and other bits. This is a nice space for something in the future. This can fit some houses in, which is quite nice. We'll keep this open for the garden. This is going to be some decorative areas that I'm going to do here, but I can go ahead and put some houses just here, I think. I think if I do... Maybe... like this. This is just a bit rogue, but something. And then we could decorate this side here. But that should put us back into a positive. So let me see what the ratio of this was. So I have... So 2 of these will be able to give me 3 of these. I'm wondering if there is an area within the city that I want to plop this for more prestige. I know it's not good for your health. It reduces the health of our area. This is okay here, but up here... I'm wondering if I place it... It would be very good in here. It would be excellent in here, actually. Maybe in here, actually. We can move these people out. Is that overlapping or anything? No, that's perfect. Just there. So let's go ahead and move these guys out over here. We'll get this up and running. A nice marble, a marble mason. And we're just going to do this. Oh, something like that. There we go. And I think that should be able to reach. Yeah, this it will go to this this warehouse just here, which is good. Right, so marble will start trickling in. We have enough concrete and stuff, but the next thing that we probably need to think about is, do we have wine? We do have wine production, okay, and I don't have anything on research, so I probably want to consider where I want to go next with my research here. So I have got my latrines, I have got my wells and my watchtowers. The Cult of Minerva might be quite good for knowledge, particularly if we're going to start expanding into Albion. And there's also a really good reason why I want to go into Albion as well, and that is for wine trade. So I'm really going to utilize... That loses 3 plebs. We're going to really expand our wine production, okay? And we're going to start trading it to a... one of the emperors or empresses, I can't remember who we have in this one, representatives, who is based in Albion. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the defense pact. That's always good. Is that Greek? I don't know. Right, those are all asleep. We need more of this, so we're probably going to utilize this area as a nice vineyard place, okay? I'm going to place... Is this going to reach... It's going to go to this warehouse, okay? So this is... You know what, let's put one on it over here. I think it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me think about this. If I do 3 of those, it's 30 seconds. Actually, if I do 2, it's 45, so it's 2 to 1. Are we actually producing the wine on this? Yes, we have got 1 vintner over here. So we're going to do another 2. And I'm going to have to move this somewhere, probably to about... Let's go here, and we'll do a road up, just touching there. We'll get rid of you. Replace... Yeah, we're going to move these. Like that. One thing to note as well, depending on which angle you have your brush, will determine which way the vineyard bushes go. So that looks a bit awkward, doesn't it? So I'm just going to quickly do this. Now it will all look in sync, even though it's part of a different vineyard, which is pretty cool. There we go. That's a lot better. Right, we've got another 2 of those. I need to consider where I'm going to put this other apiary, and I'm thinking here. And I might need another one just over hither. That might work, actually, if I do it to here. That's 46%. That is terrible. Has this got space over here for any APS? Here we go. You know what? 1 there. So I have 4. Okay. Therefore, I need 4 more vineyards. Right, let's go and get this up and running. So we will do it to here. That might be fine. Yeah, let's just do a nice straight one, I think. Just straight down. Well, I don't think it'll let me do straight down, but that's fine. We can fill in this gap here. That puts us to 100. Oh, God, I did not mean to grab that. So, yeah, if you hold something a bit too long, it will grab it. Now, let's do this. And then we have 2 more. So we got that, that's up, so that was going to be, we can place 1 more of these down, and I'm thinking it will go quite nicely. It would have gone quite nicely in here, but it isn't, so I'm going to go here with a gap. Maybe I put it to there, and just going to open this out 1 more, so I can put a road down it. Nope. There we go. Just fill this up. There we go. So we got our 2 tier wine. We just need to really embellish this out a bit more. We need a few more of these. So that's 1 there, 1 there. I'm wondering, You know what? This actually would have sat quite nicely in here. I'm also thinking by this tavern. Which is good. And then we need one more. Where can we place this? So it makes sense. That's a bit rogue by a quarry. This in here would be absolutely divine because it's going to give you +1 prestige and +1 income. And our income's doing really, really good. But at the same time, it's quite big. So one's over here, one's over here, one's down there. I think I actually just put one as almost like a... Is it going to reach? No, it's not. I might have to put a warehouse up this end. Yeah, we're going to go here. So this is just going to be in keeping with the area because it looks like these are the vineyards which are supplying this vintner. So if I do this, 84, and I'm just going to do this. Might have to do a road like so. I think that touches. I'm hoping this is enough. Perfect. That is 100. That looks very nice, actually. That looks very pretty indeed. All our vineyards here and our vintner. And the warehouse, actually, I think will just sit quite nicely in here. And then we could do a road down here for when we want to start utilizing these slots, the river slot and the mountain slot. Cool. So we've just researched that. What are we moving on to next? We have nothing. I'm thinking we need bigger ships, so triremes. And from there, we may need to consider some elements that are going to help us in Albion. So probably the Albionic Loyalist for the extra workforce. And we may want to consider reservoirs, so 50% water supply. So we'll get that queued up. Even though this is only using 80, it could use a lot more in the future. So if we have a look at what these are covering for the time being, it's this area, and I probably need one up here to supply this end. So I'm going to copy this cistern, and I'm probably going to place it maybe like here or here. And I'm kind of hoping it can just do that, and it can. So now we have almost, I think, almost full coverage of the city in most respects. So yeah, it's touching everything. This doesn't have a warehouse. Where does this go? Up to here. And that can go up to here. So we're going to grab that and just move this here. And I think this will just about reach. Yeah, perfect. So we have four vintners. We have 5 vineyards. We need some more. Perfect. We are going to be producing so much wine, it's going to be a bit unreal. And because we are, I am actually going to change our Patron God. So we're currently with this guy, okay? I'm going to switch over to Ceres because we want to improve our wine production for all the money we're going to make. And all the other elements which actually increase population. So all residents provide additional population as well, which is what we need for the time being. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And the Shrine of Neptune is now locked, so I will replace these with Ceres.
Go on about how diplomacy is so difficult, but it looks like we agree on everything anyway.
That's
There's
fine.
Some real potential here.
Absolutely. Okay, we should be starting. Yeah, we are making marble now, so we've got two marble in, and these are going to start producing quite good, quite well. I'm thinking over here on Sirena, how much of this is being made? We have 2 quarries. Yes, we do. That's fine. That's good. And this is quite a nice little area that we've made, but we need to start thinking about Albion. And I need to consider what ships I have. So this is the 100 drops is over here for some reason. Have we got anything on quest? No, we have none. Do we have anything in here that we may want? Additional 1 ton every 8 cycles of what? Oh, mines. That would be very good for some of the tech that you can unlock in Albion, where your mines can use aqueducts. Okay. Libertine. Weapons chain. We're not doing any of that. Let's do a reroll. Oh, hello. Who are you? Pyros of Epirus, the ectopyrotic architect. Where... Oh, wow. Belief in area +1, available patrols +1, and rebuild time -35%. Although, do we want more knowledge? You know what? I think both of these are quite good. I'm going to say you. I'm going to get rid of you. I can't sell that, so I want to drop that out. Do I want this? Probably. Yeah, we're going for it. And trade.
My pleasure.
And we're going to go and drop these off in Banononia. And the festival wants to be held in Banononia, which is going to give me income effect on my bakeries, my vintners, and my breweries, which I don't have. But I'm going to go ahead and just give them some bread because we have so much bread. Great. That's really good. Yeah, that's shooting that up into the sky. Our practitioners joined your festival in Banononia, which is good, and it's this person here. I don't know if I want to use Medici in range, or Medici. We also have seafaring chap here. Where are my ships? Where are you? Come over here, please. I think I have been making some boats over here. But I need triremes for my big long voyages, so I should be researching that now. Yes, I am. 11 minutes remaining on that. And we can now build one of the two. Okay, so it takes 5 marble. I'm just looking at which of the benefits we need most of. This is population, health, and fire. And this is population, money, and prestige. We're okay for fire, so I'm going to go ahead and construct this one.
Everybody who wants to be someone dreams of your cities. Your institutions? Prestigious. Your marble? Pristine. You've built a memorial to yourself.
Now, would you look at that? That forum looks absolutely magnificent, and I quite like how it links up nicely in front of the playhouse or theatre. It just looks very good, very prestigious indeed. And how this looks over and down. You know, everyone's going to go and talk about their problems during the day to the senators, and then come over here and enjoy a play to hopefully help them forget, or legionaries will take them out. But yeah, that is looking very good. And if we have a look at how that is benefiting our equites, we can see down here, this is going to push the population up and the income prestige, and at the same time it's also improved our Libertas force through the roof. We now have 307, so we can probably go ahead.
Keep you from purloining my cabbages.
Yep, that's fine. Tarragon offers you treaty, and I've accepted. I hope he's happy.
Put that in your lamp and smoke it.
Why? What? It benefits both of us.
By Cossus.
Okay.
The greater their devotion to Ceres, the more.
Okay, he likes me. He likes me devoting to Ceres, and I think if we have a look at our religion for this island, yeah, we're already up here. It's going to go up to 2,241. So this is 800. We'll almost hit plus 50% productivity on all our farming industries. So if I go over to this one, yeah, we're 130%. We're going to be producing so much wine. Okay, so once we get that trireme through, then we're going to start making it. And we're going to start trading with a chap in Albion. Right, we have enough. We have another marble. We're now going to produce or make the baths. So let's go ahead and plop this down.
Oh, a bathhouse! Hot water, so good for cramped muscles. You'll love it.
Now that is a magnificent building. If we zoom in as well, let's have a look at who's having a swim. Oh, sorry, my lady. Let's not stare at her backside. But there's all shapes and sizes in this wonderful swimming area here. Heated water, cold plunges, all that good stuff. And God, there's so much detail. You have these statues here. Partially clothed lady right on the balcony up here, which is curious. On both sides, it looks mirrored actually. Two here, just the color is slightly off. Purple versus blue. And you've got a wonderful statue here where it's actually painted. So you've got blue paint here, blue on the head. Have a look at some more detail up the front. Yeah, that looks very... I'm just going to turn off the iconography in the back there. That's nicer. That looks majestic, in fact. And the rear of it is, yeah, it's quite rounded off. There's no back entrances here. Everyone has to come through here, up these steps, in order to get to their bars for the day after a long, hard day. But that is another brilliant building. And it's going to give us more population. Look, we're up to 469 Libertas, 255 plebeians, and 116 equites or equites. I'm not too sure how. I think it's equites for the Latin pronunciation, but equites might be as it sounds and reads in English. But yes, and also we're up to 1.1k island fire safety, and once we get to 5,000, so from a minor megalopolis to a major or considerable megalopolis, we can start filling this out with more houses in due course as well. Let's just double check our consumption. Yeah, we just need more sardines. We need more garum. That's actually insane. It's so that all the percentage productivity increases, pushes us up to 7 by the looks of it. Wait, no, I have 4, so it's almost double. But we do need more tunics. We need more pileus. Sandals is fine. We need to start thinking about togas, and I think we can do the flax here, but we can't do the dye, which is a little bit annoying. Right, let's go back here. We did have
We stand waiting.
this, which will plop these in, and I'm going to go ahead and plop in the Pyros of Epirus, because he's going to increase belief. So just keep an eye on the belief here. And that should skyrocket. Yeah, 2.6. So that's going to push us over to the next threshold on religion, which is up to here. We will go right up to this, and we'll almost... I don't think we get to 3,500. But we're definitely going to go up to here. And in the global area, we need 4,000 veneration effects in order to get the Vervactor's Plough, which means all farms can support up to 50% more field modules, allowing an increase of up to 50% productivity, which is mad. So you can actually reduce the number of buildings that you have. So, oh, what does he want? Request from the Emperor.
Really asking you.
88 tons of wood. I could do that. I think I have wood. Nope, I can't. Right, let's turn on the... Oh. Why? Maybe here. Yeah. Right, let's turn these on.
Hope it's nothing complicated.
And we're just going to keep those on. So I'm kind of hoping... What's this? Full output storage. We should start dropping it off, I hope. Oh, they're not in range of this. I might have to just put that there. They're going to go there. Because before I just lined this up so they would just touch the sawmills, as opposed to actually dropping off what I needed. These are, though. That's fine. Just going to turn these on. I'm going to get rid of this. And at least I'll be getting some lumber, and then I'll be getting some pure wood from these guys. That's fine. We also need to consider upgrading our roads. So that's something that we need to do, and I need to fill in all these gaps with more buildings. But at the same time, we need to fine glass, which is going to take sand refinery, and then we need, which we don't have these fertilities on this island. This one does, however. This has what we need, and it has a few extra bits, such as the Sandarac. So we're going to go and settle another island. I'm going to go and take some wood and some tiles, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to settle and start producing those other bits that we need. So we've almost researched the trireme, so another 3 minutes on there. I do need to go ahead and make this. Now, have I got too many? Yeah, potentially. So I'm going to get rid of that. That's fine. I'm actually going to put the captain here. So Miripath, the Chromatic Surveyor, because it will be hit points, movement speed, and favorable wind angle, which is improved, which is great. I don't know too sure what that was. I think it may have been trade or something. Who is our Ceres as Patron God? Okay, that's fine. That works. I wonder if I can just do this. Yeah, that works. It just says we can touch more of these.
The stridulating crickets at the sanctuary disperse unwelcome
Stridulating. Okay, so we now have the forum, we have the baths, and we need to think. Yeah, okay, Lysiamar, I will accept your trade. Your trade. Let's just see, what do these guys want?
Wicked.
Wants garum, soap, and olive oil. Pays 72 for olive oil. Okay, he loves his olive oil. What does Lysiamar want?
I don't interfere.
Talks.
Unless I have to.
Okay, and this guy.
Peace and protection.
Sandals and sardines. Okay, what we could do the olive oil actually.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Yeah, let's just take a stack of 50 and we're going to go straight over to you and we're going to be really nice and we're going to just drop some of this off. Okay, and right, so we need our trireme first before we can start thinking of our trade, but we are going to go over to Albion. I think I can go there. Change province to Albion, and we're going to settle our first
this place is weird.
island.
All of that. But then if the Celts saw Latium, they'd probably feel the same. It's our home. It's ancient. Naturally, a Roman sees it running wild and wants to bring it to order, to heal. Expect a bit of resistance there, mind. It's two different worlds, sort of bound by fate, but divided in belief. Anyway, Albion knows how all that's meant to me.
Okay then.
Fabius Gemellus,
We're here.
Procurator. You must be the newest governor. Mars knows we need help.
Well, there we go. We have. This is the chap we're going to trade
Welcome
with.
to Second Augusta.
Oh,
Poor, brave souls.
not yet. Because what he's requesting isn't what I was thinking. So in another playthrough, when you get more advanced with your Albion civ or island, these will change, and wine does pop up here. So at the moment, he just wants trousers, porridge. We could always do porridge and sausages. But first of all, we need to find ourselves an island, and we'll be given timber and sword. So let's go have a look for an island that will suit us very well. And this will have to be an area that we really dive into in the next episode, because I really want to establish some of the other work chains within Latium, particularly the tablets or the learning tablets that the Equites one, which are these. So the Tabulus, and also this, which is the glass blower. And we're going to go and settle our island here for the mineral deposits and the Sandarac fertility. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Let's get ourselves a lovely trading post up and running. And we may need to consider, what do you need for these? Is it... Right, they need plebs. So we do need to establish like a settlement on here. Along with this, which is only Libertas or Liberty. So... And I think... Oh, we need concrete, so we're going to have to go back and pick that up, which is a little bit annoying. But that's fine. How are we doing with the concrete production here? We have 2 of those, which is 3 of these each. We're missing...
Shame me in front of our guest.
Yeah, it's being dropped off, I think. Yes, it is.
Of course, you must be the new governor. You're welcome to drop in at the hill fort of the capital. I'm Manx, their chief.
Thanks, Manx. Appreciate it. Actually, I'm just going to double check. Was it Manx that wanted the wine? I think so. We'll just go have a look. Here he is. Do you want wine, good sir? If you do want
taking
wine,
some moorland low bellies off my hands. I don't think they're biters.
I would say not currently. Porridge is good. I mean, if you bring 100 at a time, or 150, that's 1,000. Wait, 150 times 10. Yeah, it's 1,500 income. But we're not producing enough for this. The sausages, however, so I think we need herbs to make sausages, and that's with the Latin-based civ that you can go as opposed to the Celts. Can't remember what they're called. I do H. No, it doesn't show me because usually it's the houses. Okay, right, back to. I love how quickly it transitions between the two zones. I think that's really good. Right. Okay. Control Q. What do we need? We have plenty of porridge. We need some more sardines.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Let's go here. And Garum. Oh, we do have latrines. I have latrines. I can now put toilets in my lovely settlement. So I'm going to go ahead and do that in a few places. So this actually improves your health. So I really do need that. And I'm going to put some watchtowers around, which is also going to do something else for us that we really do need. That's a little bit annoying. Could probably put that there. There's one toilet there. Let's go. Oh, why does that not like? Oh, because it's still there. That's one. Could probably do it there. Just gonna put a toilet on the side here. We'll rotate it round so the doors face down here, and that'll hit a good chunk of people too. You know what? I need to move this. Probably. That's a bit better. Put some toilets for latrines for our guardsmen who are going to be in these towers so they can quickly pop to the loo. I do need some more towers though, so we only have 2. We could do with one. Oh no, there's one over there. Actually, I have been placing these down quite well by the looks of it. But what about this? Wells. Yeah, we have plenty of wells. So we're okay. We're good. We've almost brought the happiness back in line with what we need. But garum, that is not good. That is something we need. We only have 1. We have 1 mackerel. One of those. 1 minute. This does, yeah, you know what it is as well. We're currently, it's 1-to-1 between these two in terms of 2 of these to 1 of these. Whereas with this, I need some more of this. So where is my other, right, we're gonna have to do it here. Okay, and 2 more of these. And we're going to upgrade this too. Just going to cope with all of this. And we're going to make some triremes. Here we go. So we did complete the research, which is great. And now we're working towards the Albionic Loyalists. That's going to give us a bit more population in Albion when we place down our villa. So I just need some concrete. Not that much. Only probably about 20. Let's take that back over here. And I'm actually going to just get a few things just set up here. Like that. That'll do. And we want this just here, and we'll put our oat farm just on the corner like that, because you can see the road just touches here. I'll try to just do this, and we'll build our farm in. That's great. Cool. So we're going to start making population once we plop down some houses.
So unfailingly cheerful.
Let's do
Is it because you
this.
offer games, luxury, baths, and
That's
a
not good.
holiday every other day? What is the secret of your happiness?
Well, lots of food and lots of wine. I'll tell you that now. There we go. So we're going to put a little settlement in here. We could even push over here maybe, but I think... You know what, over here, this is a good road. Natural road right here. Yeah, we could place a bridge right in the middle. That's fine. We have this ship coming back with our concrete. We have our trireme on our trade route over here. So this is coming underway nicely. We do need to think about this. So let's have a look. It's 2 minutes. Where can I place this? It's quite a nice size. Oh, that perfectly goes in here, and that's going to give quite a bit of knowledge. We're looking at 89 knowledge just by placing that there, and I'm thinking... Not there. It's always curious where you can place these things. I'm thinking here. And I think the ratio... Not the easiest of ratios, is it? Probably just here. That's fine. That's going to give us 40. So if I go with... How many of those have I got? That's 3, maybe 1 more. I'm thinking up here. Like so. And then when I build some more houses up here, this will fill in quite nicely. I might start doing that now just to fill this in. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this as well. No, that's going to be... I was going to say like that. And then this can go down the middle. And then we'll put some houses around the back like this. And we can just do a road here. Well, sorry that you're not happy with my happiness at the moment. It will go up, I guarantee you. And I think we have 2 markets at the moment. 3. I wonder if we could put a 4th one just here. And can do this actually. Okay, and then we can think about another tavern, which is going to go... It would go quite nicely just here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And we could do a road through here. Perfect. Okay, so we've got more population coming in. We have enough sardines. I think... I built another porridge area, I think, on here. We're okay with this. We're okay with this. Bread is fine. It's just we need tunics. Okay, fine. So that's fine. This rear bit is good. I need to think about houses in here too.
Rest.
That's fine. Right, we're up to 643. I think we're good here. Okay, now back to this island. Let's get this up and running properly.
Maritime routes. Patrons come from far and wide for Lily Bayon's entertainments.
Okay, from here, we need this and this. And that's actually... Okay, that's mineable. What does, who needs to use it? I think it was plebs. Yeah, you can see it denounced by the sandal as I hover over, which has the red exclamation mark on it. That is... pleb workforce, but we are going to go for this. Now, we have over here, how many did I build? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that takes us down to 30 seconds. I need 3 of these. So I'm going to make sure I use all of this around here. So I'm going to do... So 120, 120, 120, and I think we should just have... Yeah, we've got plenty of workforce. We can actually get this up and running. And I'm wondering if I do some more wax here, or do I want to use the land that I have over here for it? I would need... Possibly just... This goes up to 150. Maybe just one will sort this out. I think it will. So let's build one of these just here. Over here, because we'll go up to 150%. Yeah, that's fine. And that's 150. Ooh, I need to upgrade this. What are we missing? Wood. Right, let's turn back on our wood production. Ooh, crikey. Where are you?
Got anything I could include in a gladiator outfit?
3,600. There you go.
Old things become new in exchange.
Oh, has this got what I need? Oh, it's got everything but. Actually, it has quite a few things I'd like to start with, and...
It's a big sea.
Oh, she wants to settle there.
Two ships meet.
You know what? I'll be really nice. You can have that one.
You've moved up on my guest list.
I've been really nice. There she goes. Okay, we just need to find it and to settle it before the next episode. We're going to go back to Latium. I think, is there a quick button for this? No, it's just change province. Right, back here. We were getting... Have we got our other ships made? They should be almost made. Yeah, that's fine. And do we have any idle ships in here? Yep, you. So I'm going to set up the trade route between these two. So trade routes, we're going to go from here. Oh. Where is... Battering lady is going to go from here
have sighted new land.
to, oh gosh, delete to here. We're going to load in our raw materials of Sandarac wood, and we're going to unload it, and at the same time we're also going to preemptively choose minerals and offload minerals here. So we'll establish that route, and we're going to start building the settlement, which is going to be here. So I'm going to just speed this up now, and I'm going to go ahead and build this settlement. Well, I might not. We'll see. I might have a lot of things to say. Not too many things, I hope. Right. So we need ourselves... You know, I'm going to start with the... villa set, and we're going to get ourselves a governor villa. And I'm just going to position it so as it hits that whole landmass. Okay, and I'm thinking I'm going to go diagonally, like so. That's actually very good. It hits a lot, like that. And I'm going to go down and in. I'm going to wrap it up, and we're going to start building houses around it. Okay. So I'm thinking, like, we're just going to put this into planning mode first, like that. That's okay. And then we need to think about the needs. So we need this. Does this hit everything? Yeah, it does. The pub, which can... Probably there. And then we're going to just get the standard pieces that we want. I don't like how that's not squared off. You know, over here. There. I mean, that's the best bet. And I think if I place this here, it actually misses. That's fine. That's okay. And we'll just get one of these each set up. I will need to build I'll do a warehouse just outside the perimeter here, and I'll start building a wall or planning out a wall. We're not going for pure aesthetics just yet. There's a lot more that we can do with this. You know what? If we're going to go for some aesthetics, I'm going to go like this. And there. push this here. Just get these rounded off. Yeah, that looks a bit better. And I'm actually going to do this. Draw this down, and I'm going to turn this into a plaza. Don't think I could fit 2 sets of houses in. No, it's too narrow here. That's good. Cool. These should reach the warehouse. I'm going to put some sheep just on the outskirts and also the hemp farm as well. Like that. I'm going to build the hemp farm. I'm actually going to paint some elements of it in using my middle mouse button just to make it look a bit more natural. That's fine. That looks okay. We'll get these all upgraded. Oh, I need wood. Right, let's go pick that up. I do have some ships ready. So bring these around to here. Okay, fine. So we're now bringing in... Well, we're going to start making and producing. You could also use your mouse wheel to scroll through this, which is pretty cool. We're going to make these Tabulus. So with the Tabulus, it's going to give us, under lifestyle, income +2 and knowledge +3. So this should skyrocket, I hope, as soon as we start supplying it. In addition, we need to start looking at this. So I'm thinking we can just produce the glass here and the pleb. So I can actually do both of these on that other island once we have some wood. This has arrived, so I'm going to start stacking some wood. We're going to take some concrete and some tiles. We'll head on over here. Drop that off. I could also just... Oh no. I want the best islands, please. I know you're asking permission, but I am the one who's going to have the last say. I'm sorry, Tarragon. We're just going to check out the world map because this is incredible. Red marble and white marble. You've got Latium down here, and then over here you have Albion. It kind of makes you think, where else would they want to go? You've got to consider potentially this area here, maybe like modern day Turkey. I imagine this is Turkey. This is the black. Oh, I don't know. I think it is. Spain. You've got to think there's going to be some sort of Germanic influence, possibly, and then you have the northern coast of Africa. So possibly something here. And when you look at the DLC, it did mention something about the pyramids and some of the concept art in that DLC or first season pass. So it's here. And just thinking, this is Latium. I don't know if this is kind of like Greece here. Rhodes, Crete, etc. My geography over in the Mediterranean is quite poor. I do apologise. But that does make you think there's a huge area here. Are we going to see elements, I don't know, of the far north Europe maybe? I don't know, but it's huge. You've got to imagine that it's probably going to be... I'm sure it's going to be something in Spain. It has to be. And also North Africa, they're my things. And also over towards Egypt, so down here. We'll see, maybe this will expand. But anyway, I digress. We need to go back to Albion and choose our island ahead of the next episode. So if I go to province map, nope, sorry, I want to change the play session to... if I had keypad on my keyboard, I could press 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2. This has herbs. This is where I want to go. I'm sorry, but this is my island. I will build... I'm going to go here. I'm going to have to say... Deny. Sorry, friend. He'll start sailing off. He looks very sad. That's an awfully sad face. I'm so sorry. Hey, you asked. I said no. I want to be here. Actually, over here, because then I can build my settlement.
Waiting for your decree.
Yeah, settlement will go here. And then all production and stuff will go up this island here. But this is going to be the main body of where we place. Well, saying that, do I want it to look quite picturesque? You've got a lovely waterfall up here. I mean, I have to say the islands in this game are beautiful. We haven't... Are these mountain goats? Nope, they're sheep. Just some wild sheep. Can we go down and say hello to them? Hello. Can we cross this? No, it's a shame. Can't walk up there. We've got some cows, a dead tree, some sheep. But let's go see if we can overlook our domain. There we go. Shame I can't get a little bit higher just to see. Please, let me through. Yes, there we go. Now, isn't that cool? You've got like a flock of birds coming over. I think there's some seagulls in the distance. Not too sure if you can see that on YouTube. But a magnificent mountain, huge amount of marshland, and a lot of untamed forest area. But we do have our ship. It's coming into play. And I'm just going to claim it for now, and then we'll work on it in the next episode. I think there's a lot we can do. It'll look very, very good. Yes. Okay, great. So we have our first island. We're just going to go back to Latium. And we have a quest to complete too. This is good. This is very good. Let's drop this all off. Infinite. That's fine. And we're going to just build this now. So let's get these up and running. This, that. I'm going to drop off. Nope, that's fine. We're going to return. Now, there's something we need to do now that we have... Ooh, where am I? Over here. Now that we have Ceres, we need to have a look at all our statues. We need to get rid of our old ones. I mean, we don't have to. They actually just stay there. So that's actually quite cool. So even though you... Is there a limit on this? Yeah, look, there's 4. It says 4. Okay, so I've already placed 4 of these. And I could do another 4, but just dedicated to another god. And I'm thinking... That's a very cool statue. So we've got 2 sets of statues on this island. I just need to make this one. That's probably not the best place. I probably need to think more centrally. I'm thinking, you know what? If we make this one of those there, we're going to move this... No, it was quite good there. Where's the other statue that it's inferior? It's this one, isn't it? Because it touches these. That's fine. Because that's been moved, and he goes to here. If I move this... Then we have 2 godly statues in front of our villa, just showing that we're very into our belief system here. And I think I could place one more. Yeah, one more. And I'm thinking it needs to be very good. Need to rotate you though. That's very nice. So that's going to boost some elements of fire safety. Well, we don't need the fire safety. That's all our statues. So we kept the Neptune statues. I need to move this though. Let's go here. And I'm thinking you actually are going to be more benefit over here. No, because there's also a Ceres statue there. So I might actually move you to here. That's much better. There we go. And I'm going to return this to... Well, I'll just put a house here, I think. Good. Very nice. And I think... Are we actually producing our Sandarac? Not yet. What's stopping them?
I have a few new proposals to take to the Magister
Oh,
someday.
they're being made. We're good. We're very good. That's gonna be very good indeed. We're currently at 2.6k island knowledge and 2.9 island belief. Almost at 3,000 island belief. And then over here, probably need to start building or getting some more wood. So this is almost on its way back. I'm going to pick up the wood for the Emperor, because I think 88 tons. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll head over to... Oh, we haven't found this lady. I think that's Diana. Which is another one of the representatives. I need to get this upgraded soon. Discovery, warehouse refinement. It's struggling a little bit. Did we unlock the warehouse? No, we did not. We haven't got the storage depot. It increases your island's capacity by 100 tons or 125 tons. We also need to start buying some... Oh, gosh. Golly gosh. Right. We need some coverage here. We need to put down this rebellion. And we also need to ensure that we... I think here... and do we need this as well? Probably just here. Get those all up and running. Again, I will play around with aesthetics in time, but this is not looking good. We didn't finish off the garum production because I made these, but I didn't actually finish off the chain. So with garum, this, I should be able to produce or make some more of these. And I'm thinking... I really want to put it in there, and I could if I played around the road, but I like the fact that I've got this slight gap between the road and the walls. That's fine there, I think. Yeah, and I think I can actually do a third one. One here. It needs to be over here. And I'm thinking... There we go. We got maximized garum, and I think the garum is actually going to be very good in the sense of, yeah, making sure we have the income. This just has no sandals. Oh, are we full? Yeah, full output storage. I think we'll also have a look at our consumption. Not our consumption, but we are, yeah, we're maxed out. I'm going to go just take 50 over to our friend on his own island. We'll drop one in the ocean, just a random shoe. There we go. And we're going to go drop off what he needs. Oh, he doesn't want sandals. Who wants sandals? I think it was Tarragon, which is this chap. And I think he does. Yep, we'll give him some... 82! That's 4,100. That's not bad. So it's worth trading once you have trade rights with your... Oh, this is missing. Yeah, we got the 3 salt. Yeah, that's good. Is this pulling some in? Yep, it is. Good. This city is coming along nicely. The next stage, though, is upgrading the walls. And to upgrade the walls, we need to get over here. So we need to build a barracks and generate at least some knowledge. So I'd like to get better walls, ideally. So if I do this, and then we'll start moving into here. So for this, I just need to build a barracks. So let's go and do that. And I'm thinking we just do it on the outskirts of one of our... we've got to think of a military area. I'm wondering if we can turn this square into a military zone. Do I have enough space for a road? Yes, I do.
Oh, Governor! Diana Augusta.
Pleasure's all mine.
Keeping the codices does me good, but I'm literally dying to get back to Rome.
I bet. Right, let's play... I think that's... Yeah, we'll have to think about that for the next episode. Albionic loyalists are discovered, which is great. Right, we've actually come to the end of this episode very, very swiftly. This, we've done a lot. I mean, we built the baths. We built the forum. We have now started production of our writing tablets, which has actually pushed our knowledge right through by 196, as you see there, from area effects and specialists. And we're doing very, very well. We need to develop this island a bit more. I need to go ahead and get some more wood. I could produce it on here, but I don't particularly want to. So I'm going to go ahead and just, before we end, just make sure I've got this shifting across. And then the next episode, we are going to settle properly Albion with a Romanized citizenry and also set up the military camp right here. Okay, so it'd be like a square like this. And within it, we're going to have a barracks and various all sorts of parade ground, etc. And it'll come nicely out into the port area. But I do hope you are enjoying this series so far. I'm absolutely stoked that Ubisoft has given me the opportunity to do this and present this on my channel. I'm going to dedicate all my time and resources to Anno 117. I want to say Anno 1800, but I'm having an absolute blast. I love Roman history. And it's so cool being able to build a living and breathing Roman city, which feels very much alive when you compare it to other Roman games in the past. But yeah, it's good. It is very nice indeed. But yes, that is it from me for now. I'm going to thank you very much for watching. This is MarZhill Magnus signing out for now. I'll see you guys next time.